Shee Art Jewelry. Now, Shee Art started in 2016, creating jewelry from brass wire and high-quality beads. They major in production of unique pieces that are Afro-Bohemian, and their mission is to unite Africa one bead at a time. They were predominantly selling their pieces online, but this year, they opened their very first flagship store, welcoming their clients to really experience their jewelry and other products. Take a look at her story. Do you like how my fingers are all decked out? Well, the third guest on the show is none other than Wanjiru, who is the lady behind these creations, and you may have come across her Instagram page. It's called Shee Art. Thank you for having us here today.
Thank you for being here.
And quick one, Shee is from Wanjiru.
Correct.
Okay, so we're gonna see, got that one. So you obviously at some point must have been very obsessed with jewelry. Totally. At which point did you then go from, ooh, this is such a therapeutic passion project, to this is a legitimate business that I want to pursue?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
just creating, it was a hobby.
Yeah.
I would do it because I wanted as much jewelry as I could get.
Yeah.
And it started with buying jewelry and refashioning to something that works for me.
Oh.
Which later, while in campus, I would do it occasionally to
Yeah.
raise funds for probably my going out, my buying 1, 2, 3 things.
Smart.
Then when I got employed at Telcom, I had an experience for 6 months
Yeah.
being behind the desk, white collar,
Yeah.
and I feel like it did work for me. And at that point, I went back to finish my undergrad, knowing very well I am not going back to an office.
So what did you study?
Procurement.
Business
management, procurement.
So completely different to this.
Entirely.
So how did you then start the business? How much capital did you need? What kind of tools did you need to bring these pieces to life?
The capital, the initial one to buy the few bits was 2,000 bob.
Wow. Wow. So not something that, would break the bank.
No.
You can get it, especially after you've made a few, you can definitely sell.
Sure.
Okay. And then have the capital?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then after selling 1, 2 pieces, I'm a very good saver.
Okay.
So when I finished undergrad, I said, let me invest more money,
Yeah.
buy better beads, buy better materials, and then I'll do it as a business. And
Right.
even investing in my brand, like having cards, like the whatnots that
Right.
make sense in business.
Photography, because I've seen your Instagram
Yes.
pictures too.
That too.
But so the jewelry industry is somewhat notorious for the copycats,
Yeah.
especially in Kenya, right? And that's why you walk from one stall to the next and you sort of see the same kind of pieces.
Yeah.
How did you go about making sure that you had unique items in your store?
I think the strength that I took up is I don't go to take inspirations from, say, Masai Market,
Okay.
or any craft stores or shops or events in Kenya. Because if you see something, I'm an artist, I may not remember it then,
Yeah.
but later I will remember it and think it's unique, but really I saw it somewhere, but I don't remember
Right.
where I saw it.
It's inspired by.
Yes.
So then where do you draw your inspiration from?
I think my science teacher once told me nobody is unique.
Yeah.
So I'll see what you have and say, if I did this with this and this other thing, that's a completely new thing.
Right.
In real sense, it's not 100%
Yeah.
unique, because I picked something from here, picked another from there, and I joined them together.
Right, which is even what you were doing before you started the business,
Yeah.
like finding something and refashioning
Yeah.
it, like you said. So then how do you ensure that there's quality control and that all your pieces are the same in terms of quality?
All right. For the jewelry especially, a lot of us get allergic reaction to metal. So we've maintained the use of brass, which is skin sensitive to most of us, if not
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Unless you're super sensitive, brass will definitely not affect you.
Right.
So we've ensured we have the best. When it comes to beadwork, we prefer to even spend more money on the beads and give our clients good quality that you'll say, I'm actually bored with this piece, I've been with it for years.
Yeah.
That's the pride I get.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So tell me, what does it take to create an actual piece? And we can focus on earrings. I know you've also got necklaces, you've got the earrings, but what does it take to create an earring?
You need, can I pick one?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see this one. This one's so cool and funky. Look at this.
Sorry.
Look at this. Like little combs on your ears. Love it.
For this one, I pick the combs and then I add the beadwork in between, the hooks.
So you select this.
Yeah, this is actually bone, recycled bone.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's polished, cleaned.
Yeah.
And then I buy the bones. Then as they are crafted, because we also have
different kinds
of bones. Yeah, this is also bone.
So then you go find the material that you want, and then you piece it together how you like it.
Yes, like for this comes in chains. I cut it into the sizes I want. Then I attach this and this.
Okay.
Yeah.
How have you been able to bring your brand to the market? What's been your biggest marketing tool?
I would say social media.
Right.
Because for the longest I didn't have a shop and I was operating. Has been pushing it on social media, and I think the other strength I've had is maintaining the same clients.
Oh.
Who refer you to other clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you just said that you operated mostly from social media and online.
Sure.
But then at some point you decided that it's about time we want to have a shop. I think you set up this year, isn't it?
Yes.
So what made you know that it was the right time?
It was the right time.
Yeah.
I went through a program called Mbogo and Rosemary Foundation, which is a course for entrepreneurs basically. And through that program, I was able to understand who my market is, what do they really need, because there's this perception I had of what my clients want.
Right. What perception was that?
I thought they were fun people, they just wanted to shop online. I thought they were young, like in campus, just after campus. But after doing the research, understanding my client, I realized they're actually not campus students. They are there, yes, a small number, but you don't concentrate on the smallest number, you don't concentrate on the bigger number. Which I realized they're actually ladies in the office who don't have time to shop jewelry, who have a taste for African pieces, and they were in a different setting. And they don't want to come to town at the set time that you want. They want to come to time when they are free.
Right.
And at the time I would do deliveries twice a week, which could inconvenience one of them. You have a meeting on Wednesday, you will never be free on Wednesday, because it was Wednesday and Saturday.
Okay.
So I moved from Wednesday and Saturday to having a shop every single day. During your lunch break, come shop, go back to the office free.
Yeah. How different has that been for you, the transition into a physical shop? Well, how different is that?
The costs have gone up for running the business, because now I have to have fare every day, lunch daily, there's a rent to eat, the whatnot for every other time you want to put more money to invest in the setting, you want to change 1 to 3 things. I think basically the running cost has gone up, but also the sales have gone up, and I've met more people. It's been interacting with them better, because before delivery is within the city, it's not pretty, it's not, no one wants to shop in the city like a hawker. So now here she can come, try on, look at herself. Does she like it? Does she not like it? Does she want a change? That's something else that I also love. She wants this. Please, she remove this for me. I will remove this part for you. Make it the way you want. In like a few seconds.
So you make, still to date, you make all the pieces on your own. Wow. And how long does it take to create one?
It depends. There are pieces that can go 5 minutes.
Wow.
The others can go 15 minutes. It really depends on the design.
Okay. Now I can tell that your pricing is very fair, very affordable. How do you then go about deciding how much? For instance, like, one pair is 200. This pair here is, if I can get it out, give me a second. This pair here is 150. So how do you decide on the price and make it such that you're able to have a profitable markup? Okay.
Because of the school again, I learned a few tricks here and there. We have one cost that every product should have. The one that will cater for my rent, for my lunch, etc. So I sort of give every product that price. Then I'll add the cost of production for this particular piece. Then mark up to you know,
Right. Yeah.
the desired percentage.
Because then it means if someone came here, you could end up spending maybe 1,000 shillings, but you leave with so many interesting pieces.
Yes.
Or even with 500, you could still leave with like 2, maybe 3 pieces.
Very unique.
And very fair. So who's your inspiration in the world of jewelry design?
I draw my inspiration from 2. One international is Tiffany & Co. I want to be the brand that everybody wants to wear and still be humble. And I also really admire Adele Dejac. She's remained very real.
Right.
Yeah, those 2 brands really inspire me.
Oh, I love Adele and her pieces. I mean, it's so quirky and it's
she's not afraid to do it.
Exactly. There's nothing like it. So what would you say has been the turning point for you in your business?
I think it was opening this shop.
Okay.
Opening this shop was a turning point. It was challenging, and also it was a higher step. It was like going from here to here. Here to here,
Right. Now, looking forward,
Yeah.
where is Shee Art going to be in the next 2 years, let's say?
We'll have a better shop.
Okay.
Because I want to give clients the freedom to shop without me interrupting. Because right now we have to talk if you're shopping.
So funny. If I came in, I'm like, don't talk to me. It's
Yes.
like, it's just me and you. You're gonna have
we
to.
have to talk. You have to. I have to ask you questions. You have to ask me something. But because even me when I'm shopping, I want to be silent. I want to shop. You know, think on my own without the interruption of the sales lady sometimes. So I would want to give my clients that freedom.
Right.
So I would want a bigger shop, a better air circulation place. I don't want to work with a small fan, and my goal is to have a shop, just by the road.
Thank you so much, Wanjiru. It's been a pleasure getting to know more about your business and how you came about. And jewelry is off my fingers, back on this beautiful tray, so that if you want to grab yourself something from here or here, then you can do so. Where can they find you?
You can find us opposite the bazaar. There's a mall called BIMS Explorer. We're on first floor, shop number C2. Or on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Shee Art.
Shee Art, with a lot of people following so far, more than 10,000 followers on Instagram, I know for sure. And you want to be part of the gang, okay? Thank you.
Thank you too.
Now, what I really love about all these stories is that there's a lot of hustle, a lot of dedication and focus, and you've got to really use your hands, which I find quite interesting because all 3 of them have to use their hands to create. Social media also happen to be a big tool when it comes to marketing all 3 of their businesses. So tip, if you're in the business of entrepreneurship and you're just starting out, probably want to be on social media if you aren't already. Now I'm going to wrap up the show with a Travel Tuesday for you guys, and this time we travel all the way to the Republic of the Maldives, one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's a sovereign archipelagic nation positioned in the Indian Ocean. Notably, the South Asian island nation has no counterpart in the entire world in terms of its unique geography and topography, with an estimated population of 373,522 people. I love how specific that is. Love it. Now, if you've never been to the Maldives, I'm telling you, you have to go. There are no waters that are more crystal and clear than the ones in the Maldives. So go. You'll thank me later. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you and wish you a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m.